Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Anita and this is my sewing channel, Sewing Yogi. So welcome back if you are a subscriber and welcome if you are new here. I am going to do a Friday sews today and I haven't done a Friday sews for a long time, and that's due to my work. I've been super busy with certain days of the week just being cram-packed, and then by the time I've got to film anything I'm just too tired, or I'm just not feeling it. So I haven't done one for a long time, but I thought I'd sneak one in today. This week has been much quieter and I've got quite a few projects out of the way that I need to get done. And also my husband has gone away for the weekend, so he left yesterday. He's driving all the way to Paris and I just received a message that he's just got there now. So he's sitting in the sun in Paris having a beer, which is nice for him, isn't it? So yeah, I'm not too jealous. But so I've got a whole weekend on my own and I thought I'll just, do a sneaky Friday sews. So today I'm just going to chat to you about something that I want to make out of some fabric that I have, and you may have perhaps just got a sneaky peek of it then as I just kind of accidentally picked it up. But yeah, I have some fabric that I want to make a dress out of for my holiday. So we are going away at the end of June. We haven't actually booked anything yet. So for some of you that might be a little bit too risky, but we have always done this. We just book things at last minute and that's just the way we fly. So yeah, we'll just book a flight and go, and most of the time it's the same place anyway. We go to the same place, and we usually have the same accommodation, which is beautiful, and it's a gorgeous villa. And the woman that owns it knows us quite well now, so she will always accommodate us. I'm assuming my husband has already emailed her to say that we are going, but it could be one of those that we might actually have to get somewhere else. But anyway, we've got a holiday planned and I wanted to make a dress for it. And I spotted this fabric, I think it was 2 weeks ago, and I bought it immediately because it screamed the summer holiday for me. And I just can't decide what pattern to do with it. So I didn't want to have to buy a pattern. I don't want to have to print a pattern off. So it's got to be something that I have already in my stash. So I've been through my stash and there's a few that I have. So I'm going to show you the fabric first and then show you the patterns. And then I would like your help with which one to choose, essentially, because I know you're all amazing out there and you've given me so much help in the past with certain things. And I know that you will be wise and know which pattern to go with, I think. Obviously, I picked patterns that are going to be slightly easier. There are probably one couple that maybe will be a bit more challenging. I don't want to have to twirl anything, so I'm just going to try and just do the pattern, make it straight off out the packet, which might be a bit scary. But yeah, so here is the fabric, and I'll just hold it up. And it is leaves and printed with kind of blue, green and pink leaves, and they are all different leaves and I absolutely love it. So I thought it just would be amazing in a maxi dress. So I'm trying to pick patterns that I've got already. I have a couple on the internet which I don't have, and there was one I saw recently on Ruan's Instagram page where she'd made the saltwater dress, or is it the saltwater slip by Friday Pattern Company. It's a really nice dress, but again, I don't want to have to purchase one. I don't want to have to print one off and print it and do all that malarkey. I'm just not interested in having to do that. So ideally it's got to be a pattern that I already have. There was another pattern as well that I just saw today, and I'm just thinking, is it going to get to me in time? I want to get this made pretty quickly. So the patterns I have is a little selection. I haven't actually looked through my PDFs But like I say, I wanted one that I've got already printed off. I have got some patterns that maybe would work, they're printed off. I have the Peppermint Magazine wide strap maxi dress printed off. I also have the Nina Lee Q dress printed off, but again, I'm not sure that's going to be the right kind of style for what I want it to look like. I want it to be quite floaty, obviously a maxi dress, quite loose and quite strappy, I suppose, because it's going to be hot and I don't want anything that's too clingy or too much going on up top. So I did think of the dress that I've just made, and if you've seen my previous vlog, you'll know which pattern that I made. It's the New Look. Can't remember the number off the top of my head, but I'll put the name of it across the bottom, and also probably put the card up for you to check that vlog out if you haven't seen it. I was thinking of making that again, but that one is a little bit tighter and maybe a bit more clingier, so I'm thinking something that's a bit looser. So, picked out some patterns. So the first one I found was a Simplicity 8635, and I'll show you what that looks like. So this is actually a jumpsuit and dress pattern. So you can either make the jumpsuit, or you've got a shorter dress. I think you can do the play suit, and then there's the longer maxi dress. And I do quite like this because again, it's got thin straps and it's nice and floaty. And I think it does have a split by the looks of it. You'll be able to see the view on the back. Is it that way? No, it's that way. So you can just about see that you can have the straps just being across the back, or you can have it a little bit more complicated where it's almost like I don't know what you call that. Is it like a double cross? So it's quite strappy across the back. So there's that option. I'm thinking it does have darts on the front. So it's got waist darts and it's got bust darts. And I think that's about it. It's a gathered skirt. Does have a back zip. I'm thinking that may be fairly easy to do and not too much faffing. I'm assuming that won't be too much to fit if I wanted to just make that straight from the pattern. But that pattern I've had for years, and I keep meaning to make it every summer. I never get around to it. I think it's an old pattern as well. I don't think you can get this pattern anymore. So the next pattern is, again, it says McCall's 7381, and again, I think about making this one often, and again, I've just not got round to making it. So I'll show you this style. So again, you've got different dresses. You can have different sleeves on this one: short sleeves, longer sleeve, sleeveless, and then I think it's just a short version of that. It's kind of got, weirdly, it has this sort of a waistline that's kind of drops at the sides. And if you have seen my previous vlog, then you'll know. No, it would be in not the previous vlog, but the previous vlog before that, where I had an issue with a waist that was similar to this. So I really like this maxi dress version. It has a kind of tie at the front. You might not be able to see that. The back on this, however, is a kind of like high neck. So I'll show you the back views. So it's just kind of like a high neck for the back there. And I don't know whether that would be too hot. I don't know if that would be too restricting and a bit too warm. I do get really super hot on holiday. But I do really like that pattern, and I think in the maxi dress version that might be quite nice. So there's that one. There's only 3 more patterns, so bear with. So this one is Simplicity 1355. Again, it can be a jumpsuit, it can be a play suit, and it can be a maxi dress. So I think for the maxi dress version, it's kind of like a pull-up kind of neckline. So it's when you've got like a strap that goes through it and it just ruches up itself. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, there's that version, and that has a split in it as well, I think, by the looks of it, which I quite like the idea of. Yeah, actually you can do both. You can have the other one as well, which is just like the straps, which is very similar to what she's wearing in the picture actually. Again, the back is pretty similar to the front on both of them. So it kind of mirrors the back, sorry, mirrors the front, and you get like a waist tie. Sorry, that might be a bit fuzzy. It's not showing that very well, is it? So there's that version. I'm kind of swaying, I think, maybe towards this one, because I think this one may be a bit easier. I'm thinking it's got an elasticated waist, but let's have a look. Notions. Oh, it doesn't actually. It just says thread, bias binding, and that's it. So it doesn't have an elasticated waist. I'm assuming it is just literally the tie that's cinching in, maybe. I don't know. It does definitely look like it's got an elasticated waist. But it doesn't say anything on here about having elastic. So, interesting. Ah, no, the different versions. So there's two different versions. There's one that doesn't have the elastic. There's one with the elastic. So I could probably do the one without the elastic, so it's a bit looser, and just tie it with the tie. So there's that one. And then I have this one. And then this one, I've thought about getting rid of this pattern many a time. But then, and then I look at it again and think, actually, no, I quite like it. So I'm not going to get rid of it. This is New Look 6372. And it's a very long dress, and again there's two different versions. There's one where it has kind of like a neck that's more sort of rounded, and I'm assuming, I don't know whether it has like a little keyhole split through it. Then there's the other version that has kind of like a chain on it, and I wouldn't do that one. So it would be that one there, the one that's kind of that version. So that's a good option. And then the back for that one, I think, let me check, that's for A, yeah, is pretty much mirrors again the front. So it's the same thing on the front and then on the back. So that's another one. Final one. This isn't actually a maxi dress, but I thought I could probably lengthen it to make it a maxi dress. Again, I think this is probably the closest one to being almost like a slip dress. Yeah, so this one is New Look 6614, and there you go. I like this version here, which is just simple, and it has a waist tie, and I think that maybe that lengthened into a maxi dress would be kind of what I'm after, if that makes sense. I do like the crossover version as well, but I think for this, with the pattern being so busy, I think it would just look better with a straight, kind of straightforward one. And you'll see on the back, it's literally just a strappy top and has the waist tie. So I'm leaning kind of towards this one, and then just trying to lengthen it to make it a maxi dress. So I'll show you the fabric again, so you can have a look. So let me know what you think of which pattern I should do. And again, there is also the one that I made just recently, which I do absolutely love this. And it's a New Look, oh yes, New Look 6446. I had it down there all the time and I didn't even notice. So it's this one, and I made this, and I do absolutely love this. I am so tempted just to make this again because I've got the pattern pieces already and it's already drawn out and everything, and it would just be easier. So let me know whether you think that this fabric would just work in this one. And again, I mean, it's not too heavy on the top, is it? It's just, you know, the thicker straps. And again, the back is pretty much, let's get the right way around. You can see that it's pretty much, the back is similar to the front. Yeah, so I'm just thinking, maybe, I don't know why, I just can't come to a decision. I can't come to a decision on it. I think it's because I really like this fabric and I don't want to mess it up. But I really, really want it for holiday, so I need to get started with it pretty soon. So yeah, that's all I was going to chat to you about for my Friday sews. Now, because I haven't done one of these for such a long time, I don't know what the rules are for Friday sews. So I may be just rambling on and you're thinking, well, hang on a minute, we're expecting something else for Friday sews. But yeah, I just thought I would come on and ask you for your advice. And if you could give me some advice, then that would be amazing. Leave me a comment. I'm going to try. I've never done this before, and I've seen other people do it where on the community page you can put like a little poll up. I've never done that before. I'm going to try and give that maybe a go, so it's perhaps easier for you to be able to let me know which one you think I should pick. Again, I've never done it before, and I'm not very good technically, so that might not happen. So yeah, and I'm hoping that you're all really, really well. I forgot to say that at the beginning. I hope you're all really well. I hope everyone is fine and doing great. I'm not wearing anything me made today. It's just a t-shirt I've been wearing in the house because I've been doing some chores today, and I always wear this kind of like sort of sleeveless t-shirts because I get really hot vacuuming and polishing, and not that I do cleaning that often, I've got to be honest. I'm not very good. I'm not a domestic goddess. So yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and if you have liked what I've talked about today, then please give me the thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, then please do subscribe. I would love to have you as a subscriber, and for you to see for you to join me on my journey of sewing. And thank you to all the wonderful, wonderful comments and great positive feedback I've got from my previous vlogs. I love to hear your comments and to see that you're enjoying my vlogs and you're enjoying watching what I'm talking about. So yeah, thank you so very much to you, and I appreciate every single one of you. So I hope you're having a great day. Hope you're getting loads of sewing done this weekend, and I shall hopefully see you again very soon with what I made in May. So take care everybody, and again, as always, sending you loads of love. Bye.